Hey guys, welcome back. Big Hogs fan here. Get the Arkansas drip on. So we're let's start out. So this is gonna be my hot takes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But this is gonna be my hot takes and on Arkansas Razorbacks, mostly Arkansas basketball because that's what's in season right now and football is over. So I'll tell you what I think about that. But let's get into it. Number one, number one. Arkansas basketball, we're not as good as we think we are. Yes, for some of y'all, you are thinking, what are you talking about, man? But, let's face it, they lost to Auburn by 13. And Auburn's a good team and all, but, we went 19 for 32 on free throws. You can't do that on free throws. You gotta be better than that on free throws, man. That's 54%. Pretty sure it's 54%. I mean, that's horrible. You can't do that at all. I mean, you know, last year, that's what helped us win against Auburn, and this year it hurt us. So, I mean, you know, I feel like we're a pretty good team, but I think free throws down the stretch is going to hurt us a lot. We are a very good second half team, though. I think we're more of the Sweet 16, Elite 8, not Final Four national championship quality that I thought we were at the beginning of the year. We are 12-3, 1-2, 1-2 in conference. Lost to LSU and Auburn. That Auburn one hurt a lot though. It hurt really bad. But other than that, Anthony Black. If Anthony Black is hurt or injured or not playing, we're not that good because Anthony Black is literally the key. If you go and watch some of my YouTube shorts, you can see that I have Anthony Black as key and I have some of his highlights because he's that good. And Anthony Black is also probably for basketball the one that I post the most highlights about because he's my favorite player and he is the best player that I think we have and most valuable. But in terms of scoring, I think Ricky Council was the best um, at scoring. So, you know, I think Anthony Black and Ricky Council are two main guys right now. Without Nick Smith and Trayvon Brazil, it's going to be very tough to score because Trayvon Brazil was averaging about 10 points a game every, like, 2-3 games. He'd pop off like 20, 23 or something like that. But, he did have that crazy dunk. Cue the clip.
Look at the minutes. Brazil! My goodness gracious!
But he's super good. But, I mean, it's tough seeing Trayvon Brazil go out like that. I know this was a month ago, but I was at that game as RIP to Trayvon Brazil. But other than that, Nick Smith, you know, he played really good whenever he came in. He only had really one bad game. I would say is Bradley because he got injured really early in that game. But San Jose State, he scored 16. UNC Greensboro, I think he scored 22 or 21. You can check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 22. And then against Oklahoma, he scored like 18 or 20. But, dude's a baller. He's really good. Without him, I don't know how our scoring is going to be. But, yeah, I guess that's it for basketball. Makai Mitchell, he's alright. He's a really good role player. Jalen Graham is my cousin's favorite player. Shout out to you. But, I don't know how good he really is, Jalen Graham. He doesn't play that much. He should play way more. I mean, he's 6'9". I mean, right now he'd be our tallest player if he started. Joseph Pinion needs way more playing time. Dude is amazing. 3-point shot, boom, really good. Against Missouri, it says 3 threes, but I'm pretty sure it was 4. I was at the game and I counted 4, I thought, but it says 3 for 6, which, I'll take it. He's still really good. He scored 13 points, but I mean, Joseph Pinion's really good, man. Jordan Walsh, his defense is good, his offense is good, and I think against Missouri, if we didn't have him, that those 6 points I think he had late in this first half, we wouldn't have won the game. He did get us back in it with 4 fouls, so I mean, come on now, he's pretty good. So let's move on to football now. And our football team, depending on how we do transfer portal, I think is gonna be same or maybe one win better. I don't think we'll be amazing like we did 2021, but yeah, KJ Jefferson, he's pretty good, but he's not top tier quarterback, like Bryce Young or somebody like that, but what to say, I think our wide receivers, we need to build up a little bit more depth there, even though we're a running team. I just think that, running the ball is great and all, but you got to have wide receivers to help you when you do have to pass. Because whenever you do have the pass, you got to be able to do it right, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I think our wide receivers are good this year. Jaden Hazelwood never really impressed me at all. I mean, he did a little bit, but not as much as I don't think he was a 5-star. Uh, Matt Landers is really good. Watch the highlights on it. It was about a week ago. But his highlights are pretty good. I think he was other than Rocket Sanders, he's the best player in offense. I think it goes Rocket, Matt Landers, KJ. I think that's the order it should be in. No offense to KJ, but he's probably not as good as people think. But I mean, some of the decisions he makes, is what are you doing? What are you doing? But I think KJ's good and Rocket Sanders is good too. But you got to football, it's in the trenches. Our offensive line, defensive line has to play good. And it did. We just, in the one-score games, we lost. And last year, we won those games. And we need to work on goal line offense because our goal line offense this year was horrible. Mississippi State, we had 3 possessions where we had it at the 1-yard line on 4th down, and we didn't get it. Yeah, you could get some field goals off that, get 9 points, but I'm pretty sure 21 points is better than 9 points if my math is correct. But, it's all right at the end of the day, but we got to work on goal line offense, I thought that beginning, like, before our bowl game last year that we would have 10 wins. Guys, we had 7 this year, but we were 7-6. Sam Pittman, give him another 2 years, and then I'll tell you if he's gonna be a good head coach or not. I think he's good head coach. He's a good recruiter. I mean, we got 6 4-stars coming in. He's pretty good at hitting the transfer portal. Jason Hazelwood, Drew Sanders, he was really good. Drew Sanders is amazing, but I think it's all starts in the trenches. Offensive line. He's offensive line coach, so he better be getting those offensive line recruits, and then our defensive line has to do good too. That's pretty much it for me. But y'all are not done yet. Y'all still gotta hit the subscribe button, comment if the comments are open, and like this video because this is Big Hogs Fan signing out. Peace.